So you clearly clicked on this video because you want to build the juiciest glutes that you have, with an upper shelf that you can actually rest things on top. You want to become basically part of the furniture, I get it. But a lot of you are doing the wrong exercises. So today in this video, I'm going to be showing you what I recommend and what I normally do literally every single week to get this shelf to pop like this. Let's start with the mistakes that you're making. We are in the gym, okay? So most of you will come and you'll come to the gym with me, and this is what you will do. See this lovely machine over here? Let me take you to it. These squats, that's not good enough. Some of you will do like a Bulgarian split squats over here, like balancing your little foot over there. Cute, right? That's not good enough. Some of you will do hip thrust, which is actually not bad for building because it's a kind of all around glute exercises, but it's not enough, I have to tell you. For you to understand what I'm even on about, we're gonna have to be doing some anatomy lessons today. So make sure you open your eyes, get your focus, get your tea or matcha or whatever you need to really focus on this. But yet we have three muscles over here. We have the gluteus maximus located at the bottom. So when you do your squats, your RDL variation, your splits, Bulgarian split squats actually targets a little bit, but in general, they all target the bottom area, right? And you want to target the top. Then we have the gluteus medius and minimus that overlap. They all kind of overlap, but these especially even more. They're at the top area of your glutes. There will be exercises that will tend to target these more, okay? And you are not doing. But don't worry, this is what I'm here for. And if you want me to help you build a full workout, because you can't just do a couple of exercises, you need specific weights, specific stimulus, specific nutrition, tailored to you as an individual, then link in the description below, okay? Let's actually analyze a little bit Bulgarian split squats because they're a little bit in a gray area, okay? So Bulgarian split squats, when you're not holding on to anything, they are indeed an exercise that targets your gluteus maximus. However, because when you go up, your muscles are trying to stabilize you, okay? What's working and will tend to help you is the gluteus medius, so the top area of our glutes, which naturally will make the movement more top glute focus areas. But there is a way to even engage your gluteus medius and minimus, aka your shelf, the top area glutes, a little bit more by adding a little twist. And this is something that I only make my advanced clients do. So I'm literally revealing you even advanced client program things. You better like and subscribe for this at least. What we're going to be doing, let's say you have a weight, okay? So you use the opposite hand to the opposite leg that is on the floor. And what we do as you descend, you literally rotate. You perform a twist with your torso going down. So we're performing a Bulgarian split squat with a twist. This will already make this exercise a lot more top shelf focused, okay? But this is a compound movement. And what I want you to do is to explore a little bit more the isolation movements too, which a lot of you are now are skipping. Hi, it's good to see you from this angle over here. So what we will do, you see how my feet are not standing in front of it. I'm positioned at an angle. Can you see this? Look at my angles in my feet. And I'm not super close to this because we need some momentum. We need to feel the pulling from the machine. So we're taking about one step back, okay? And now this is the fun part. What we will do is I will cross over this leg on top of these, okay? So like, you know when you need to pee? Almost like you're crossing your leg over here. So what we will do then, I'm holding onto this cable for more stability and I will just kick diagonally. Let me show you. So let's repeat it. So what I will do, I'm crossing and I'm kicking diagonally, not directly backwards, because a lot of you, when you do kickbacks, you tend to always do this, okay, backwards. No, we want to target this part of our glutes, and our glutes can also move laterally as well. It's one of the powers that we've got if we want to put it in simple terms. So we want to target our glutes for every single plane, okay, of work. So I like to lean forward, holding on to this and kick, then returning, surpassing this leg over here that it's on the floor, and then kicking again. You see? This in an angle. This is really good over here. I feel like all the stretching and then boom. There is also another, a little bit easier variation of this that I also want you to try. And I normally do my a little more beginner clients, okay? So a bit more advanced, I normally make them do this. A bit more beginner. When you're starting out, a little bit easier to grasp. By the way, when my clients need more coaching, because everything is online, you'll think, oh, how do you do it? We can literally watch you in real time doing this exercise, or you can send us videos so we can correct you and give you tips and pointers when you're doing the exercise. Because what's the point of having a workout plan and then doing all the exercises wrong anyway because you're not sure whether you're doing it right? You're welcome. For this, don't forget the description below for the link. And what we will do, same thing, we will take a few steps backward, okay? And then I will kind of just, my feet are not looking directly into the cable machine. I'm rotated a little bit, and then I'm elevating this closer to the machine, overpassing this little foot over here, and then kicking, okay? When we kick, we don't have to do ballerina, okay? No need. Just a little small movement enough to engage our glutes. The movement is driven by the glutes over here, and then returning. You want to be returning slowly and then kicking and squeezing over here. Now, I wanted to talk very quickly about this machine because there is a common misconception about this. When we're talking about targeting your top shelf, this machine that we normally do doesn't actually target more your top shelf. It's more when we're leaning forward like this, we'll be targeting more our gluteus maximus, okay? So the gluteus maximus, we're already going a little bit more down, okay? So we're descending a little bit more in the glutes, okay? This machine, unfortunately, doesn't have the seating area where you normally sit, so I can show you in the machine, but I will show you in a bench so that you can see what I'm talking about, because there is a variation for this. Okay, so let's say that this is the bench where we normally you would sit on that machine, okay? What we want to do if we want to make a little bit more top glute focus is actually we want to lean backward. So we'll come off, there will be the seat, you'll be sitting a little bit more forward and leaning backwards and doing the same movement, okay? This way you'll actually tend to target the top area of your glutes. But like I showed you before, there's so many exercises that you can make them more or less glute dominant on a specific area, okay? Some exercises will focus on specific areas. And as always, if you want me to coach you, link in down below. Anyway, family, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time with another video. Ciao.